So some of the properties we get from this kinetic molecular theory of solids is some terms called fluidity, density, and compressibility. And we're going to see these three vocabulary terms or properties when we discuss particles in both the solid state, the liquid state, and the gas state. So fluidity does not exist in the solid state. And this is because we know that the particles only are vibrating around a fixed position. So because the particles don't actually flow past one another, there can be no fluidity of a solid. They are stuck in that position. So we will never have flow when we're dealing with solid substances. The density of a solid is always much higher than a liquid or a gas, and this is because of how compact and how closely together the particles are. So the densities will always be higher in solids than in water. The only exception, than liquids. The only exception of density is going to be water. So think of if you put ice in liquid water, the ice floats instead of sinks. And this has to do with some special properties of water. But for all other substances, the solid state is going to be more dense than the liquid or gas state. The compressibility of solids. So if you look here at the particle diagram of the solid, you can see there's not a lot of empty space in the structure. There's hardly any. So compressibility means that we can bring the molecules closer together. Because the solids are already very close together, we cannot compress a solid. They are already as close as we can get them to go. We can't get them any closer than what they are due to some of those repulsion forces within the intermolecular forces of the substance. We can't overcome those anymore. So solids will not, in general, be able to be compressed.